G'day from Australia and welcome to day 3. Are we ready for another adventure?
Yeah, I'm ready for go. Let's get going.
Let's get going. Right, so we've got everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Right then, we're now outside the Farama Hotel. Been staying at the Farama since, well, it used to be the Metro Hotel in 1992 when I first come to Australia, 33 years ago. Changed to the Holiday Inn Darling Harbour and it's now the Farama. So this is day 3, Wednesday the 9th of April 2025. It's a beautiful morning. It has rained in the night, lovely temperature, around about 17 Celsius, and we're going to have sunny days. Come with us today. We're going to head up into Darling Harbour, walk along the wonderful Barangaroo, see all the massive skyscrapers along the harbour, into Circular Quay. Let's see if there's any big cruise ships. We're going to meet up with Phil, who's our friend from Bridge Climb. He used to take us up on the bridge in Glynn. I've climbed it about 30 odd times. So we're going to meet up for a little bit of lunch, and then of course we'll be doing the usual ferries and showing you the sights of Sydney. Come on with us. The location of the Farama is really good on Harbour Street. Right in the corner there you've got McDonald's, and there's quite a few eatery places. And right there is Darling Square, and then to the right will take us into Darling Harbour. Just heading into Darling Harbour, let's show you around a little bit. So right there, Darling Square, here, and our hotel is just around the city skyline. And as we head up this way, we've got the Western and the IMAX. And what have we got over here? So this is actually the ICC theatre, to restaurants and shops. Really is a very nice area to come and visit. So you guys know where we are now. Darling Harbour, Harbourside going up there. The International Convention Centre over here. Just look at the Sofitel, huge hotel. So this way is Cockle Bay. We're going to walk along Cockle Bay and through to the big hotel here, which is the Crown Casino, and that is Barangaroo. So it should be really good. And we're going to walk past the IMAX theatre and check out all the little restaurants as we go through. Got a cracking to the convention centre and a really good view of the building work going on at Harbourside. Still got so many memories of when we used to come. We used to walk through there. Some lovely little restaurants that we used to go to. And yeah, look at this. We've got the IMAX, the big Western Hotel, over that way. Fabulous, isn't it? Some beautiful little restaurants and cafes along here. Blackbird Cafe. Beautiful boats out in the harbour there. I believe you can take some jet boat rides as well. And here's Nick's restaurant. I'm sure, years and years ago, we've had a meal at Nick's. And we've reached Cockle Bay Wharf. Lovely fountain there. Look at the big tall buildings up there. And I do like the clock That looks really well. But it doesn't seem to be working, that one. So current time 7:20 a.m. and it's warming up really nice. If you're interested in prices of eating here, $35 special promo with a beverage for a steak, which I guess is not too bad. Convert that to English pounds if you're watching from England. Rate's really good at the moment. So we're about £14, £15, so pretty good deal. And don't forget, if you haven't watched it already, we have done a Memories with Mum of Sydney. And yeah, make sure you watch it. Mum will tell you about all the experiences and wonderful times that we've had in this fabulous place. Now moved under Piedmont Bridge and just look at the harbour. So calm, it's like glass this morning. We've got a Wednesday special there, $22, fish and chips with an ale as well. Now that is definitely a good deal. Current temperature outside then, 19 degrees, which is pretty nice. But inside the sea life there, it's what? 38C or 3.8. Well, that looks pretty good. Board the world's first ride-through penguin experience. Maybe we need to do that at some point. Fantastic view there of the Piedmont Bridge. It's like looking at the old history. Albion Mills, 1841. Built their Albion flour mill right here in 1833. And the main thoroughfare between the wharves, warehouses, shipyards and manufacturers on the east side of Darling Harbour. And look at that old picture. And the entrance to Sydney Wildlife World. Really good if you've got the time. You want to check out all the animals that live on this huge island here in Australia. There you go, look, home of the big Aussie 5. Right on the corner, Madame Tussauds. A lot of joggers this morning. So did you know an adult koala can eat up to 500 grams of eucalyptus leaves in one day? Home of the Aussie Big 5. Look at the koala. And you can actually come eye to eye with a crocodile. Look at the size of a crocodile. Frightening, eh? Only here in Australia. Just check out Robert. Australia Zoo. So Steve Irwin's son. He's grown up really well. He's everywhere, isn't he? King Charles. Entry now, King Street Wharf. And straight ahead, Barangaroo. And I hope you're enjoying day 3 so far. Day 2 yesterday, I think we brought you guys some wonderful footage. 360 camera looked really well. We managed to get the DJI Neo just to do a circle. I think it came out really well. And I'm glad we can bring you guys with us again on this journey today through Darling Harbour. So me and Glynn are constantly trying to figure out all different ways of bringing better content to you guys. So I'm now using a big old selfie stick. Let me know in the comments what that looks like. And we've got the face tracking on, so it should look really well. But yeah, every day we want to try and bring you something different. And I'm really glad you guys are watching and joining us in Australia. And remember, there's only about 80% of you guys that are watching are not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel, it will help us out, it's completely free. And if you choose to unsubscribe at any time, you can do so. When you look this way, you can see we've got the Barangaroo Towers. We're getting a lot closer. Tell you what, these Aussies know how to enjoy themselves. Look at the fabulous restaurants along King Street Wharf. We'll stop. Let's look back at where we've come from there. Actually see the Sydney ferry coming into Pyrmont Bay. We've now entered Barangaroo and the Woolagoo Walk, and right here is the King Street ferry terminal. Really nice walk along here, just chilling out and relaxing and looking at these fabulous views. And you can see Glynn right behind here, enjoying the filming as much as I am today. We're getting our first shot of the sheer height of Barangaroo and the Crown Casino right ahead. And there's King Street Wharf. Jump on that, take you straight to Circular Quay. Right, are we ready to look up? Wow. It's like New York City. That's just crazy, isn't it? Fabulous buildings there. Yeah, I think with the filming this morning, the selfie stick has been reborn. The views that we can now get, just incredible. Look at that. The height of them buildings, just like New York. And in 3 weeks' time, join us. We are in this city that never sleeps. Really good view of the harbour as well this morning though. Just getting to the foot now of the Crown Casino. Let's have another look at these stunning buildings. And back down towards Darling Harbour that we come from this morning. And we've got another incredible view for you. Check that out. Look at that. Crown Casino. How do they build them? Just unbelievable. It's amazing how quickly the weather starts to change here in Australia. If you look over this way, getting really stormy. Looking at the phone, it doesn't show any rain, but you never know. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the new selfie shots that we're bringing you today. And it is just a fabulous walk here along Barangaroo. Now we're almost in the rocks area, and this section here with the yellow floating whatever they are, this is the new area where you can actually come and swim in the harbour. How cool is that? So yeah, if you want to come and swim in the Sydney Harbour, you can get access to it from the rocks here in the rocks. It's a real nice shot there of the Barangaroo Towers and the swimming area. You can see right in the distance there is the Anzac Bridge, taking you over to West Sydney. Just imagine having a picnic with that view. Beautiful area just to come and sit here on the grass and the rocks over the stunning harbour. Look at that. Wow. Love Australia. There's a nice little picnicking area there. Looks good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little fun with FPV around this beautiful area. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and hopefully some different footage for you guys. Such a beautiful morning in Sydney, and I hope you guys are enjoying what we're seeing out here too. We're almost by the harbour bridge. See the buildings of Circular Quay. Well, this is a to come and chill and relax. Bye. Right, let's continue on towards Circular Quay. Well, we're now entering the rocks area of Sydney as we make our way to Circular Quay. All different things like that. We've now entered Walsh Bay. You can see the Barangaroo Towers over there. We've got a little bit of rain. Hopefully not too much. Right, we're going to head into the Fingers Wall. And these, years and years ago, primarily were used for handling wool here in New South Wales. Oh, look at them now, some beautiful places to come and live. And we've got a view there of North Sydney. And we're on Hickson Road. Right, it looks as though the rain is passing a little bit, getting very humid. Yeah, I like it here. The Finger Wharf's a lot of history, and it's all about wool. Amazing, really, when you think about it, isn't it? And what they've transferred it into this wonderful area now. I imagine the cost of those boats, that must be incredible. There's a guy there giving one of them a really good polish. And I don't blame him. Nice little coffee shop there where you can just come and hang out. Just on the edge of Hickson Road there is the rock where it's crushed the car. Check that out. So guys, we have reached the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And right in front of us here is Ive Steps. She's got a cracking view over towards Luna Park and of course North Sydney. And I think this is a perfect place to get the selfie stick out again and give you guys a good view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. A big thumbs up for that. Wow. 5 steps. I'm going to say it again, we are so lucky to be here in Australia. Absolutely fabulous, eh? Now going to walk under the bridge and get some different shots. Loving the old pictures across there. Back in the, what, 1890s, 1954s. A cracking photo there. Look at the Harbour Bridge. September 1929. Wow. And we're currently right underneath. And we're currently doing a bit of 360 video for you as well. Do you know what? It's not going to be long before I have to get my sunnies out. The sun is really breaking through quite a lot now. Really good view again of the bridge. And just look at the palm trees here. Beautiful area. And the first view of the Opera House this morning, looking incredible as usual. Yeah, a big cruise ship in, Celebrity Solstice. I think we've actually seen that before here in Sydney. And this park here is famous for the weddings. They have a lot of weddings here and have fabulous photos around there. Another cracking shot of the Harbour Bridge. And the world famous Opera House. And of course, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. How better can life get? So glad we've managed to get to Australia again in 2025 to bring you guys this incredible video. And this is the Hyatt Hotel, one of the most expensive hotels to stay in Sydney. And do you know what? We watch a channel called Walk with Tim. How cool would it be? Walk with Tim, if you're watching, you need to go and get one of these rooms right here with a nice little balcony overlooking these fabulous views. Certainly wonderful views this morning. And a fabulous shot there of the Opera House. Oh, look at that. It's a good place to have brekkie in the morning. Looking out the view. Be nice to actually have one of those little balconies. And doing all the editing for you guys, looking at that view. Wow. Right in the heart now of Campbell Cove. Tim, if you're watching, we ate at a restaurant called Wolfie's here years and years ago. I remember it well. With this incredible view. This painting was painted by a convict artist, Thomas Watling. It shows two men not far from this location watching the sunrise and a ship set sail on the morning tide, and many of the landmarks can still be identified, such as Fort Denison, Kirribilli Point, and the man with the telescope appears to be looking at a small hut built for the Wangelman, site of what is now known as the Sydney Opera House. How incredible is that? So I'm guessing this is going to sail out of Sydney tonight. Celebrity cruises. Beautiful buildings around here. Good selfie spot there. Campbell's Cove, nice little spot to sit and chill out. Just look at the sky now, it's getting warm. It was good to find things like this. The first savings bank in Sydney, the New South Wales Saving Bank, also known as Campbell's Bank, was opened near this site on the 17th of July 1819, and this marked the beginning of the State Bank of New South Wales. Right, we're entering the wharf area. And I think this is one of the oldest remaining buildings in Sydney. Let's go and check it out. So this is Cadman's Cottage. And Cadman's Cottage was built in 1816. And it's where most of the convicts and the boat crews and labourers were dispatched by the governor himself. And look at this one. So if you look at the old picture there, that's amazing at the old harbour. So a house near the harbour for men employed in the government boats. We're saying who's John Cadman. He was the last and longest serving superintendent of the government boats. Lived in this cottage from 1827 to 1845. And look at the buildings of Sydney. It looked a lot different than what it is today. In view there of the celebrity solstice. And you can see all the people queuing up, ready to get on board tonight. And we've got ourselves a cracking view of the city there. And the art gallery of New South Wales. Quite a bit of construction going on here, blocking the beautiful view. And check out the ibis bird over there. We've got a good shot of the ibis walking along with us today. Oh, he's heading the other way. So I wonder where that fella's going today. He's having a little bit of a drink. Yeah, he's walking the streets of Sydney. Right then, we've had a cracking walk from Cockle Bay all the way through Barangaroo to here in Circular Quay. And we're now going to get back on the light rail along George Street to Chinatown. And we're going to take you guys to Paddy's Market. And this is the light rail.
The next stop is Bridge Street.
There you go. First stop, Bridge Street. Gonna take this all the way to Chinatown.
Via Central.
Quickly with the light rail, get along George Street.
This stop is...
There's always a lot of police in this area. In Chinatown, there's always plenty going on. Very colourful area.
Bump into a bit of trouble last year with the guy who was filming.
The old buildings, and right in the middle there is Kimber Lane, which goes directly behind our hotel. Right, bit of a change. Paddy's Market is now called Hay Street Market at Paddy's, and it only opens now at 10 AM. So where you used to be able to go walking around there at sort of 8:30 in the morning, you can't do that. There's the Public Order and Riot Squad. It's definitely a colourful area. Well, that was disappointing. It's now 10:20, still not open. Seems to be some event going on, but nobody knows really what's going on to tell you. So we're going to have to do Paddy's Market when we come back. Right, we finally get into Paddy's, or Hay Street Market. Let's check it out. It's pretty busy at Paddy's then today, eh?
Yeah.
Lots going on. And if you're interested in all gifts and everything, then this is the place to come. Okay, let's grab the light rail down to Circular Quay. Right, we're going to have something to eat in Sydney's oldest boozer, the Fortune of War. Right, we're now going to have a hot chocolate and a coffee here in the rocks on this beautiful day. Right, it's coming up to 2:45 PM. I don't know where the day is going again. Let's take a quick trip into Darling Harbour on this beautiful afternoon in Sydney. Good view of the city. We've got the Intercontinental Hotel there. Got memories there of one of the presidents of the United States. Was it Barack Obama when we were here? Stayed at that hotel. Look at the big buildings going up now, wow. Now we're going to have a great view of the celebrity solstice. Huge. Absolutely massive ship again. Not as big as the one yesterday, but equally as impressive. Okay, we're going to head now under the bridge. First stop, Luna Park. Beautiful bright sunshine that we've got today. Let's put it on wide mode so we can get more of the bridge there. Absolutely incredible sight, eh? And there we go, we're now passed under the bridge and we're at Luna Park. What a cracking view again of the Opera House and the bridge there. Now as we move across the other side here to the next stop, gives you an incredible view. Opera House right in the middle of the bridge. How wonderful is that? What such a beautiful day we've got today. Beautiful view there of North Sydney and all the boats out in the harbour. Look at them all swaying in the waves of the Jackson Cove. And there we go, Luna Park. I really like that shot with the sailboats just swaying in the water. Nice shot there of the Barangaroo Reserve, which is where we were this morning. That's where I flew the FPV on the banks there. And there we go, Barangaroo down to Cockle Bay, and of course the IMAX there of Observatory Hill. Must be 10 years, if not longer, since we were up there. Gives you a fabulous view of the harbour bridge from up there too. And look at all the wonderful houses and buildings in the rocks. Fabulous view of the Barangaroo Towers there. Zoom out a little bit, we can just see the top of the Crown Casino. Got a nice shot of the Sydney Eye, or the AMP tower there in it's partly cloudy skies just there. That would probably be a nice little venture out onto the harbour. Sydney showboats. It's like paddle driven at the back there. I remember in 1992 when I come here there was no Cockle Bay Wharf. Just incredible how everything's changed. And there's the Bounty. Looking wonderful. This little shot for you guys there. Opera House just in the corner of the bridge. For the bridge we've got the Aboriginal flag and the Australian flag. I'm not too sure where that ferry's going, but I'm sure it'll be some wonderful destination in Sydney Harbour. These are the new ferries. Certainly not much for them. Not much sitting outside, there's just a little bit up on the top. But nothing at the back, nothing really at the front. Don't like the design of that. Bring back the old Sydney ferries. Look at this one, yeah, classic ferry. Years and years old. And that one's called Friendship. Right, come with us all the way to Manly, 7 miles. I'm going to try and see some spectacular sights and get the video for you. Well, there we go, the Opera House was actually opened by Queen Elizabeth II, 1973. And I believe she made 4 other visits to it during her lifetime. In fact, is they use seawater underneath it to cool the Opera House off. In fact, is 7 A380s could stand wing to wing within the site of the Opera House. How cool is that? The Opera House has got about 1 million tiles, all made in Sweden or come from Sweden. I'm going to say it again, what a beautiful afternoon here on Jackson Cove. Shot of the sailboat there, with the city right behind. And the Sydney Eye, AMP Centre Point Tower. We've got a lot more sailboats on the harbour today. Hope you're enjoying day 3, guys, as much as we are. We're having a blast here in New South Wales today. Nice view there of the Millionaires Road with the sailboat. We've reached North Head and we're now crossing the Sydney Straits. And we are motoring towards Manly. And we've now arrived back in beautiful Manly. Another beautiful afternoon here in Manly. Plenty of people about as well. Well, we got a good busker there. And that's what Manly looks like on this Wednesday afternoon, evening. Very breezy today. So beautiful, eh? You can see it still says dangerous current, so no swimming. And tonight we're going to have the double Bondi burger meal. We enjoyed it so much the other day. $16.45. I don't know if you can hear, but you can hear the rainbow lorikeets getting ready to roost for the night. And I've just seen hundreds and hundreds of them fly over at one point. There we go, the sun is going down on another beautiful day. Well, that's goodbye to Manly until we come back in a week's time. Look at these lucky people eating there in this fabulous restaurant with that view. This is quite good, where it's showing you the Opera House being built, all the different slides, the design, construction, so down to these guys. Right then, another video comes to an end, another fabulous day in Sydney, Australia, coming to an end. Day 3, thanks for watching. It's been a really good day. Brought some fabulous footage to you, and I'm hoping the selfie stick brought really good ones to you. Got also the DJI FPV Neo and some 360 video for you. Capturing moments, creating memories, we've done that again today. Join us tomorrow, day 4. We're going to head to the red centre of Australia, Northern Territory, Uluru, Ayers Rock, and it's going to be a fabulous day. We're going to have something that we've not seen before, is a drone show, about 200 odd drones up in the sky telling you the Aboriginal story. Give me a thumbs up, drop me some comments, and please subscribe to the channel. We need you to do that as much as you can. It does help us out. But thanks for watching. Good night from Australia, and we'll see you on the next adventure real soon.